Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Health Industry. This is your host, Dr. Hitosh Daya, and the topic of today is gonna be drum roll. The topic of today is gonna be meditation. Now, what is meditation? We will discuss that further, but first of all, let's talk about the thought of the day. The thought of the day is gonna be, what you are shouts so loudly in my ears that I cannot hear what you say. What does this quote mean? This is a quote from a communication skill book, and it means that your character, your aura, your body language, it communicates so much about you. The way you say things is much more important than what you say. That is why women are so good at detecting lies, because what you are shouts so loudly in my ears that I cannot hear what you have to say. So now let's talk about meditation, the topic of today. So meditation, what is meditation? The most romantic definition of meditation that I've heard in a novel is being aware of nothing but awareness itself. What does that mean? It means becoming aware of your own awareness of things. For example, we are a human, we have degrees of consciousness. For example, I am conscious that I am conscious. That is paradoxical. Then who is the person who is conscious of my own consciousness? Some people call it the higher self, some people call it Atma, soul, whatever. I don't know. Not have. Let's freely admit that we do not have all the answers, because the people who claim they have all the answers are usually full of bullshit. Now, what is the science? Why is meditation so good for you? Well, meditation is provenly known to calm down anxieties and calm down restlessness and help in dealing with insomnia and help induce sleep and a relaxed state, to achieve a relaxed state. Now, why is it scientifically very, very, very good for you? Now, let me explain to you the two fundamental neural systems in your body. One is known as the sympathetic nervous system, and one is known as the parasympathetic nervous system. So, the sympathetic nervous system is also known as the fight and flight system. The parasympathetic nervous system is also known as the rest and digest system. So what these two systems do is, these balance each out almost all the major functions in your body. How do they do that? For example, when you are in danger, when you are feeling anxious, when you are in stress, the sympathetic system activates, and what it does is it prepares you for confrontation, stressful environments. Your heart rate becomes elevated, your body starts sweating, your immune system becomes weaker. Why does it become weaker? Because there is no point in your body being ready to fight an infection when you are in a life or death situation, because that's what it does. That's how the body functions. And when the body is in the rest and digest phase, it is in a relaxed state of mind. The heart rate is down, the breathing is deeper, there is no fast breathing. When the parasympathetic system stimulation dominates your body. And what meditation does is it kind of reverse engineers these things. For example, let's say it reverses the cause and effect. For example, let me tell you this. The cause is a relaxed state of mind which causes deeper breathing. But the inverse also is true. If I consciously stimulate deeper breathing, then what subconscious message goes to my mind is that then I must be in a relaxed state of mind, and that's what happens. That what causes the cause and effect reverses. The effect becomes the cause, and the cause becomes the effect. That is the role reversal. Now, how would you go about meditation? Meditation is as simple as sitting and breathing. It is about bringing your attention, your focus your awareness to a soul thing that you feel and keeping it there. Human mind is very, 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 very hard to keep still. The person who can keep his mind still, who can focus on tasks for longer periods, who is not easily distracted, will go far in life. He will remain in a relaxed state while completing tasks productively and efficiently. And believe me, that is all a person desires. That is why meditation is important for you. All your stresses, a person who is studying for exams is not anxious. The person who is not studying for exams but is anxious that he has to give exams, that he has to study, is the person struggling with anxiety. Now, all of this is much easier said than done. All of these things are hard to execute. So let me give you a step-by-step guide of how to meditate. Now, the step one is going to be, you're going to need to take a relaxed posture. It could be lying on the bed, sitting comfortably on the sofa, or any chair that you find comfortable. And what you have to do is bring your awareness to your breath. As it goes in, as you hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, whatever is comfortable, and as it comes out, you can start with 2 to 4 deep breaths and deep exhales to suddenly relax your whole body and mind. And then you bring your awareness. You close your eyes. You give rest to the most utilized senses of your body, your eyes and ears. And you bring your awareness to your breath, to the sensations you're feeling in your body. You keep your attention there only. Your attention will wander. Thoughts will pop up in your head. Random thoughts such as what about my people? What should I do next? What if somebody's watching? Random thoughts like a floodgates will pour into you as you focus on your breath. And what you have to treat them as is like a passing cloud. Your body's gonna itch, suddenly you want to scratch your arm, your neck. Random thoughts, random sensations are gonna distract you from your meditation. And what you have to do is gently acknowledge them, that you have to become aware of your awareness, that suddenly my awareness have drifted from my breath to this thought. You have to become aware of it. You have to acknowledge it, that I become distracted, and then with very kind forgive yourself for it. That is the most important step. Forgive yourself for being distracted and bring your attention back to the chosen point of focus, which is usually your breath. You can choose other points of focus. Some people meditate visually on, I suppose, God rays coming down. They visualize it. But I don't believe that visualization is such an important part, because our visualization is stimulated plenty in other aspects like books, in visual novels. So I don't like visual meditation. There are various types. Some people, you can sit in front of a cooler and just focus on the sensation of the cool air blasting on your face and keep your focus there. Your focus will drift, and that is meditation. As you focus on a certain thing and your focus drifts away, you acknowledge it, you forgive it, and bring your focus back to the point of your focus. Now that is meditation. That is the whole circle of meditation. And as you do it again and again, your timeline of focus will expand. Your body will reach a relaxed state of mind sooner. Your body will adapt. Not in a day, not in 2 days. Initially you will be able to, I suppose, let's say 10 seconds, 20 seconds, let's say I don't measure it in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I can do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't measure it. I will right here coin a new term, distractions per minute. Let's say your mind on your first month of meditation practice is churning up 3 or 4 distractions per minute, or I suppose 1 distraction per minute, or let's say per 10 minutes, let's say 20 distractions per 10 minutes, and that number is going to decrease. Your number is going to go from 20 distractions per 10 minutes to, let's say, 10 distractions per 10 minutes. Now that is progress in meditation. You will be able to be calmer, more relaxed, more focused. And I use meditation frequently when I need to induce sleep. There is a type of meditation that is prescribed, that I as a doctor would prescribe you. It is known as relaxation meditation. Now what you have to do in that is you lie down on your bed. You stimulate 2 or 4 deep breaths, right? 5 second, 4 second in, 3 second, 4 second hold, and then 4 second, 5 second outwards. And that is a deep breath. And then what you do, each body is unique, so you got to listen to your body and do. I won't give you rigid outlines like 4 seconds of this, 2 seconds of this, and 4 seconds. I won't give you rigid outlines. It's all in ranges, and every body is unique, and you have to figure out what works for your own body through experimentation. So the relaxation exercise starts something like this. You close your eyes and you focus on deep breathing for a minute or two. As your body becomes relaxed, you bring your focus to your scalp. You relax your scalp. You focus on your breath and your scalp. With every breath, you relax your scalp, your forehead, your eyebrows. And now, what happens next is you trace your body from upwards to the toe of your leg. First, you focus on your scalp, forehead. Your jaw muscles are always tightened. You relax them with each breath through visualization and breathing exercises. Then your neck, then your traps, then your shoulders, then your chest, then your abdominals, then your pelvis, then your quads, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your toes. It's an amazing exercise to help people deal with insomnia and sleep issues. I would prescribe it. I would prescribe meditation to everyone. Who would I not prescribe meditation for? Someone who is already relaxed and focused by their nature. They do not need it. But in this hectic lifestyles of ours, I believe everyone needs meditation. Dr. Hitosh Daya recommended. Do your meditations. Start with 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, doesn't matter. What matters is don't count the number of distractions. Treat them as you would sitting and watching a sky full of passing clouds. That is the distractions. You acknowledge them. Oh, that's a cloud, and let it drift away. There's no need to count. You just need to acknowledge and move on. That is it for today. Dr. Hitosh Daya, always looking out for what's best for you. Peace out.